Jake, you look forward to facing off with Joshua. To break down the face-off, what do you think about his size? What, did you say anything? Did he say anything?
No, we didn't say anything, but he looks intense, focused, locked in. He's obviously very, very tall. Looking up, my tallest opponent. My eyes are at his, chest level. But yeah, he's locked in. I'm locked in. I don't think there's fear in his eyes or in my eyes.
Yeah, Jake, tell us the difference between your face-off with Gervonta, where you're a head taller looking down, and now looking up at Joshua.
No, it's surreal. All of it is very, very funny, and my neck started to hurt after looking up for a little bit. But this is what we signed up for, and he's very tall, but that means I can use my speed and my size to my advantage as well.
Jake, what type of journey has it been for you to start all the way from fighting guys like Ben Askren and rising all the way up to Anthony Joshua? Just explain quickly that journey for you as a fighter.
And some gear.
Yeah, just hard work, man. Discipline, being in the gym, taking my licks, sparring, continuing to get better and rising every single camp, improving my skill. Dealing with a lot of crazy shit in boxing and a lot of naysayers, and I always said this is where I would be, and that's what ended up happening.
And you knew from the start that you would make it this far.
100%. I saw boxing. I saw my skill. I saw what others don't see in my discipline and how hard I work in the gym, and so I know what I was capable of since day one, and that's why I always used to talk so much more shit.
And when you say the boxing community, we do respect you. There's the fake naysayers out there, but the true fans do respect what you're doing, so thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Jake, did your opinion on...
Jake, obviously this is a big event, and obviously you have a great supporting cast. Alicia's 3 12-minute round, or 12 3-minute round fight, but we just found out that Anderson Silva's fighting Tyron Woodley, two gentlemen you are quite familiar with.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what was your reaction when Nikisa was able to fly to London just 2 days ago and get that fight together?
Man, it's massive. I'm absolutely stoked for that fight. It's an amazing matchup. I think both men have the ability to win, and I'm excited to see who's the better one of those two. But they're both massive names, and it just adds more firepower to this already stacked card.
Jake, there's
man, it's tough. I would say if Tyron can utilize his jab, which was the key for me against Anderson, then I could see Tyron doing it. But if Tyron doesn't use his jab a lot, then I think Anderson will win.
Jake, there was this famous moment in the Marvin Hagler versus John Mugabe fight where Ray Leonard's watching and he sees something. He says, "You know what? I can beat Marvin Hagler." Was there a moment where you're watching Anthony Joshua's fights and you're like, "I can beat this guy"?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's watching his Dubois fight, watching the Ruiz fight, even watching the Usyk fight, and when you look at it, he's lost to guys who are smaller than him. I think it's his, it's his weakness. It's his kryptonite is the faster guys who don't get hit by his big punches.
What is it about this version of Joshua that you feel you can exploit, and what kind of interests you the most about this version of Joshua?
I mean, he's an amazing fighter, one of the best heavyweights ever. I just think with speed and footwork and being in a rhythm, I don't think he can handle that, and he doesn't like that because he is a little bit stiff. He does rely on his power. Obviously, you get hit by one of his shots, you're cooked, but I believe I'll be able to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Should you beat, obviously, this former world champion, a first ballot Hall of Famer for many, is the next step a world title shot?
Yeah, I mean, I think I should be getting the World Heavyweight Championship belt for this fight. But yeah, that's always been the goal, is to become world champion. I think that would be the next step.
What do you think about AJ's punch resistance coming into question in a lot of his fights?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's definitely a bit chinny. He's durable, he gets back up, he knows how to fight when he's hurt, and he's still dangerous when he's hurt. He's dropped people, he wobbled Dubois when he had been dropped multiple times, so he's very tough. He's very, very, very tough, but I do see holes where I can land big shots.
How do you think Tyson Fury's picked you to win by KO?
Well, I think he's a smart man. He knows boxing.
Are you surprised when boxers don't want to fight you? You're supposed to be easy, so why would they say no?
Yeah, no, that's what's funny about it, is everyone has a lot of shit to say. They want to fight, but then when it actually comes, like Ryan Garcia, for example, always talking shit, always has something to say, but didn't want to do the fight.
So Joshua walked in and said he was very impressed with that. What's the value of it?
Man, this is like $1 trillion, 364 carats. Bugs Bunny.
Hey, does it feel like a full circle moment from fighting at Island Gardens, your first fight, to now coming back and bringing boxing back to Miami?
Yeah, 1000%. It's surreal. I love Miami. It's like a second home for me, and I'm gonna carry that same winning energy that I had since my first pro fight and shock the world here.
Did you think back then, you know, during that Gibb fight and being on the undercard of that card, that you would be at a moment like this, fighting someone like Joshua, especially at that time?
I didn't think it would get this big, this fast. Having some of the biggest fights in the world, I knew I would do great things. I just didn't know exactly what they were, but this is definitely surreal.